I am 20 years old. I can no longer consider myself a teenager, but I'm still not old enough to drink. And that's something. Anyway, so yeah, I got some stuff. First up though, not exactly my birthday, but it was kind of considered it. My dad took me to see Evil Dead the Musical. Now, I love stage plays, I love musicals, and I adore the Evil Dead trilogy. Like, Evil Dead 2 is my favorite horror movie of all time. Army of Darkness is my favorite isekai. And the first one had a tree. And yeah, Evil Dead the Musical, just about a perfect adaptation of the first two. If I was gonna nitpick, they barely touched on Army of Darkness outside of including a couple of quotes. And all the trees were played by women. And also there was a couple of songs that dropped F-bombs that didn't have any sort of impact, and that just kind of felt forced. I mean, it made sense in context, but if you were just going to listen to it on its own, it would just... There's got to be some impact if you're going to swear in a song. So yeah, there was that. After that, the actual presents. First up, Sonic X Shattered Generations. I played this for a little bit, and I'm already going to tell you, it is far better than Frontiers. Like, this is actually a really good game. I mean, it's still a boost formula, but Shadow Generations it's pretty much what Frontiers should have been. Although at the same time, my opinion might change. I remember I actually liked Sonic Frontiers for the first couple of hours. And also, this is attached to a remaster of Sonic Generations. This says Shadow is going to be about the same length as Sonic Generations. And Sonic Generations is a pretty short game. But as it stands, really good. The other game was Stellar Blade. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. This is an action RPG that takes place in the distant future with a ruined world where humanity is dead and all that remains are robots that look a whole lot like humans, and they're fighting aliens. As far as I've gotten, there's a desert and there's a dilapidated city. Now that sounds familiar. Guess what? They also collaborated with that one. Although it turns out that is actually $10 DLC, and I don't buy digital stuff, so that's pretty much off limits to me. So far, this game is really good. It's not as good as Nier Automata, but it's still really good. Also really hard because I'm not used to parrying stuff. I typically just dodge, and that still works, but it doesn't work as well as parrying. Needless to say, I haven't gotten very far in Bayonetta either. Alright, so that's the games. But there is one more thing that I got. Jack Skellington controller holder. In fact, let me get my PS5 controller back. Jack Skellington controller holder. Now, Nightmare Before Christmas is probably my favorite Christmas movie. It's either that or Grinch. Grinch 2000. Or Anna and the Apocalypse. And, yeah. So that's why I got this. I got a Christmas decoration for my birthday. Because it's also Black Friday. Speaking of which, my mom and my grandparents are about to come home and fix breakfast. And after that, we're going to be going out for Black Friday some more. And I will see what I get. Might be nothing. Who knows? How do you know they're out of control? How do you know? Oscar, what are you doing? Where's that left track? Alright, so yeah. I got some stuff. First up, we went to a thrift store, and I got this Mortal Kombat miniature arcade cabinet. And this book, Scythe. It seemed pretty interesting. Yeah. And we also went to a geek store, which had a bunch of used video games. So I got Sonic and the Secret Rings. And yeah. We were also going to see a movie, but it's too late for that, so we're putting that off till Sunday, and we're going to an arcade tomorrow. Alright, now I'm just waiting for cake.